Okay, right, I've solved the problem. I need to make sure that I am logged in as my business page when I go live, because if I go live by myself as Tricia, it doesn't work. Righty-ho, let's see now. Let's get this workspace sorted. Let's see if I can zoom in ever so slightly. That's better. That is better. Hi, Susan again. Thought I'd come back on while I've got some peace and quiet in the house. Alright, let's see. Just need to position. I need to tidy up from the last project, which is now in an envelope, a box envelope, and on its way to Esther of Stampin Star Creations. Right, my dogs are kind of wondering who I'm talking to. Let's get this positioned right. Hi Sheila. Up early to catch a flight. Oh nice. Where are you off to? This needs to come down, doesn't it? I'm just waiting on my phone catching up, you see. Just a reminder about the hostess code. If you're shopping online, last 6 days to earn those free celebration. Hi again, Rals. Those free celebration items. One of which is this gorgeous Peaceful Prints paper that I used in the last project. And you can get the bedazzling paper, which is just amazing. There's stamp sets. This is gorgeous. But today, I am going to use Whimsy and Wonder. I'm going to try and do a couple of things actually. Whimsy and Wonder. I have a little 6x6 piece here. Illinois then sent me to go for a Rolling Stones concert. Oh my god, you're so lucky. You are so lucky. Right, this little project is a project that I've done before. And it's a little mini craft milk carton mini pouch. But I'm going to change it slightly so that we can pop a lollipop in there. Or you could pop a little mini sweet. I have Fry's Turkish Delight here, that would fit in as well. So we'll see how we go. The paper is beautiful, Sheila, isn't it? And yes, safe travels for sure. Right, I need to try and remember how to make this. So you need a 6x6 piece of cardstock and the shortest side to the top. Score it one. Let me see now. Yeah, 6x6. There's a wee boo-boo. There's a wee boo-boo in here. This is, there's no shortest side. I think the correct version is up on my website though. I will need to check that, guys. Right, so what we want to do is we want to do some scoring. So we want to score at 1 inch, which is the width, I think. 1 inch, 2 3/4, 3 3/4, and then 5 1/2. Yep. So this is a little glue section here, and then we turn it once, and then we're scoring at 2. This is the flap, and then at 5, this bit is the part that we're going to glue. So pop that away. Remember to put your little embossing tool back. So I'm just going to fold and burnish. Luckily, this is the right way round. I forgot to say, do check that your paper is positioned the right way if it's a directional paper. Silly sausage me, just forgot. So, what we want to do is, we want to cut away the small rectangles. Now, I am going to do a slight wedge. I like to just wedge the edges. Okay, so I'm just doing that, just to let you see. So that is going to be the glue flap. So it will fold up like so. Okay, what we need to do is, we need to keep, now if you position that for at the back, that will tell you which one is going to be the flap. So this first box here is going to be the flap. So we need to cut these bits away. I hope I'm still in shot. I really should check that you can see what I'm doing before I go and do it. Okay, and this is just a straight cut. We're going around the corners of the foldy flap. So you should be left with a shape like so. And if you get your trio punch, and we're just going to round the corners of the wee flap. It's a good way to kind of bust through all those designer series papers that you're hoarding. I am almost finished this pack. I'm so proud of myself. So proud. Right, so what's next? We need to cut up 1, 2, 3, up 3 score lines. Okay, and I always like to wedge it slightly. This is the bottom that's going to be glued. It's really easy. And you know what? So I haven't had my breakfast yet. What time are we at? Oh my goodness, it's lunchtime already. Okay, so there's how it looks. Fab. So an easy way to glue is if you just fold it in half, you can put your tearing tape on here. So let me do that. Here it's here from the last project. I hope you can all see me okay, because there seems to be a little delay going on with comments and stuff. So a little bit of our tearing tape. Crafting's on hold this weekend, grandson's visiting. Oh, Susan, that's nice. That is nice. My two, this will be their 3rd Saturday at my mum and dad's. It's been a long time coming. You know how my mum sadly lost one of her legs. So everything's in place now with her stair lift and stuff like that. So she's able to sleep upstairs now, which is amazing. Right, for the bottom, all you want to do is fold those 2 bits in and then fold those little flaps. If you want, you could put a little bit of glue on here, but it doesn't really matter as long as the bottom one. Susan's saying I'm so sorry. Oh, bless. Yeah, it's been about almost 2 years since they'd stayed over, and you know what it's like, grandkids do keep you, they keep you, the youth about you, don't they? So they're so happy that they're able to have them again. So I'm not sure what me and the husband are going to do. He's away playing, watching football just now. Right, so I've glued the bottom, and you can actually make these smaller. What we need to do is we just need to kind of nip and pinch and like so to get the milk carton effect, like that. Isn't it gorgeous? Okay, and then we need a little hole punch, whatever you have to hand, and you want to punch a half moon out, and you can see that gives you a hole there. I should have just actually done that on the lid itself. Let me make that a bit bigger. And it's a bit squint, I do apologise, but you get the gist. Open it up, then punch it. Don't punch it together, because now I've got that little bit. But I'm going to just make that look like it's meant to be there, so I'm just going to make it a thumb notch, just because I can. There. Fab. Right, so what we need to do is we need to pop our lolly in. This is going to be a bit of a fight. Okay, just be careful you don't ruin your little box. Okay, so just kind of manipulate that in, and you can see it's kind of sticking out there. So it's just another little idea for a gift. It is adorable. What I'm going to do, I've lifted it up. What I'm going to do is I'm going to punch holes in there and there, and we're going to feed through some bows, some ribbon, should I say. What I'm going to do though is to keep it in place. I think I'll get a glue dot. I haven't planned this very well. I do apologise. I'm going to pop a glue dot in the back of my lollipop. In fact, I'll put it. Hang on, I can't grab it while I'm on the camera. Come on, glue dot. Why is it glue dots don't come off when you want them to? Come on. Hi, Diane. Right, glue dot's not working, so just scrap that. just scrap that. I will get a dimensional and I'll stick it on with that. It's just to keep it up the way, but it's just a little idea. Where is my large dimensions? There we go. I've got so much rubbish about me. So much. Right, I'm just going to take the backing off that. I'm going to pop that on the back of my lollipop, and I know it will come off. Right, so pull it up, stick it on. You can see what I'm trying to do. I'm sure you guys will manage it a little bit more gracefully than I can. Oh, dearie dear. Right, so I'm just going to pop holes like that, and I'm going to feed some ribbon through and tie it in a lovely wee bow. And I'm going to use this gorgeous pull party, and you're better cutting off too much than not enough. What you could actually do as well, you could actually wrap your ribbon around the top of your lollipop as well to make it more nice, or you could colour it in with the same colour. Just watch you don't get your ink everywhere. Right, so feed that through. I'm going a little bit hash bash this afternoon. Come on, through you go. Don't be shy. Dun, 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 dun. Right, pop this through there. There we go. Are you off work today, Diane? Okay, I'm just going to tie that like so. I think we probably could wrap this up and down ever so slightly, and then come back down the way, and then we're still going to have enough room for a bow. No, I don't like that. Oh, don't know what the dog's crying at. I'll just go with plan one. But you can see what you could do with it. You could just wrap anything around that to make it even more prettier. Diane's less over 4 days off today, back for a 7 o'clock start tomorrow. Oh, bless. Well, that's good. At least you've got today off. So there's one little idea. I have... Oh, I don't know what the dog's barking at. Hang on a second, guys. I think she's wanting in. Are you just wanting in? Stop barking at me. Get off. Off. Come on, off. Millie, off. Oh my God, she's hyper. Right, go and lie down. Go and lie down, good girl. Go and then. Go and get your bone. Oh, excuse me a minute. She's going crazy. Move. Come on. Out the way. Oh, what a little pain in the bahookie this morning she is. Anyway, I was saying I have, I've used some of the new tag dies. You could pop a little tag on there as well. Do to and from. You can put it underneath the bow. Let's do that actually. Let's pop this on and then tie the bow. Sorry if you can hear my dog. She's such a pest this morning. Now it is quite a big tag, but it's what's inside that matters. My tummy's rumbling like crazy. Oh, she's getting so vocal. Right, there it's there. 2 seconds. Oh dear. Right, that's her out the back garden. She must have been needing a tinky winkle. Right, will I make another one with a different DSP before I go? Sorry about the interruptions. It's not been my day today. Between kids and dogs and Facebook not doing as it's told. It's annoying. Right, let me find my video again because it's just went off. Great. Oh, every time I go live, my dog decides to bark. Oh, Susan, it's a nightmare. It is a nightmare. Right, I'm using this side so I don't need directional thought into this. Right, so 6x6, score at, use your small end, 1, 2 3/4, 3 3/4, and then 5 1/2. Flip it round, score at 2 and score at 5, and it is on the website, remember guys. Well, you know what, things might be going wrong today, but I'm still smiling. Right, I'm just going to cut up these little flaps just now. So this is the bottom, the shortest side. The thing is, my dog doesn't normally bark like that unless she's really desperate. But the thing is, they're out all morning. They've been exercised already. I think she's just ready for another carry on. Okay, so cutting this bit away. No worries, I enjoy watching you create. Oh, thank you. You're so kind. You're so kind. The thing is, when you're crafting live, things do go wrong. Nobody can be perfect. I don't actually enjoy watching videos where everything's absolutely perfect and down to a T. It can be a bit boring. You want people to be making mistakes. Because then they're, you know, they're human. Right, so just cutting away all the excess pieces. And of course these bits that you're cutting away, you could always use them and maybe make up a little layered rectangle sentiment section and stick it on the front. You know, you could stick it on there or whatever you like. Right, so corner rounder. Perfect. And then we have one here, and this is for a little Turkish delight. So I need some, fold your flap in and then put your tearing tape on it. You're saying every time you go live, Susan, your dog barks. Every time I go live, my stomach rumbles. It's rumbling now. Oh dear. Right. So we're just going to fold that over. Burnish, burnish. And I think what I will do is I'll get another piece of paper so that I can make a little label. And I'll stick it on the front. Let's see, is white too? No, that's fine. This is a postage, rectangular postage stamp punch, it's quite good. These would be great for little tree decorations for an advent calendar. What a good idea. What a good idea. That would make a great video for your page, honey. You're putting ideas in your own head now. Brilliant. Brilliant, brilliant. It is a good idea though. I do have the advent calendar from last year still that I made with one of my teamies. I might actually get that out and redecorate the fronts with current cardstock. Alright, so I've glued the bottom, so it's just kind of pinch and press to get that little milk carton effect. And I am definitely, well, that's not rounded very well, that side. I'm definitely going to use red ribbon on this. It's just gorgeous. So all I need to do is pop my little Turkish delight in there. You can actually fit, I'm sure you can fit biscotti biscuits as well. Let me see. Yes, they fit in there as well. It's a bit of a tight fit, but you could always make the box a little bit longer if you use maybe a 6.5 inch by 6 piece or something like that. Right, I'm going to pop that in there. Lovely, lovely. And I'm going to punch again. I think I'll do like a flag type ribbon on this one. Let me just cut it a wee bit better. What a difference having a pair of snips that's purely for ribbon and paper snipping only. Right, so I'm just going to try and feed that through. You know what, I'm just going to use my lighter to melt the ends a little so that I don't fray it. Just be careful if you're working with flame. Right, let me do it this way because I'm going to make the flap at the back. Right, so you're just basically pulling and tucking. How cute is that? These would be great for little little table decorations as well. Last year I'm sure I made little crackers. No, it wasn't last year, it was about, was it maybe 3 years ago last time my mum was here? Because they normally come to me each year. But with her health and stuff, it's not happened, so... right, real red, where are you? Let's do some real red. Crumb cake would also look nice. Party favours too, dancing. Ideas popping in my head today. Yeah, get a bit of pen and paper, honestly. I find that if I just sit and craft and make stuff and then decide when to blog about them later, it really does help. Rather than, I need a blog, what am I going to make? What am I going to make? Definitely write it down. These little pouches as well, Diane, are perfect for little gifts. And again, that's using the tag dies. These are just like little money wallets. But you could put a gift card in it or anything you like. And again, it's a good way to use up that free paper. So one's got a bow here, one's got a little flag type section. But this is adorable. Right, let me find a sentiment to stamp in here then. Although it's Christmas paper, you could get away with stamping anything. Let me see which sentiment I can use. I think I'll use the Celebration Host one. In your words, here it says, be who you were born to be. I love these sentiments in this. They're very, very nice. And it does fit inside the postage stamp. Now, I always do things backwards. I tend to punch and then stamp, but you're probably better stamping and then punching. Now, let's place your bets if I can avoid getting real red on my fingers. Always get covered when I use it. Right, I'm just going to pull this a little bit closer. And I've done it squint, so let me turn it over again. I think that's something to do with the way I've put the cling on. There we go. Let me show you a close-up. Let me wash this first. And we have beautiful little red gems in the catalogue. Right, hang on, let's see. Nope, I'm real red free. Woo. Where is my little red gems? So these are still available. These were last year, the red rhinestone basic jewels. These are fabulous if you're doing card packs or card classes because there's so much in the pack. Right, so I'm just going to pop some on my little label. I'm just going to pop 2 in the corner. I don't really like it when there's 1 in each corner for some reason. I used to do it all the time, but not now. Okay, I think I want to add some dimensionals and put that as 3D. Look how squint that first attempt was. That's pathetic. That's why paper has 2 sides though. 2 sides. Right. So let's pop this on. You could put it on here and it could lift with the flap. Maybe I should have done that. Let me remove, because it still looks okay. Let me remove one of those. I think that's what I'll do. Right, I need another one then. Does anyone else just change their mind halfway through projects like I do? It's great. Okay, that's fine. So when they take the ribbon off, they just lift the flap. And if you want, you can put a little glue dot under there. So there's a wee lolly one. And of course you can write a sentiment in there. There is smaller labels. This one is a bit big for that, but it still stands nice. And that, how nice is that sitting on a table? Absolutely gorgeous. You can stamp a sentiment on the back of that. You can stamp something under there. Perfect. So that is my other little project for you. I need to make sure that I've fixed the error on my free printable. So if you do have an old copy, it's 6 by 6. Both sides are 6 inches. Okay, just ignore the bit that says shortest side 5 3/4 because that's a boo-boo. Okay, so thank you so much again. I am going to go and I must have something to eat before I disappear, I wish. But listen, have a great Saturday, folks, and thank you so much for joining me again. Take care. Bye.